Okay, here's video number 2 in the Greetings to the New Brunette series that I'm going to do here. This is the Nashville tuned guitar that plays along with the acoustic guitar that's in standard tuning. And what this does is just kind of gives you a much more interesting, little more complex, full sounding backing track to play the 12-string over. So I've got this 1966 Epiphone Casino single pickup model that I don't play a whole lot, so I decided to tune this guitar in Nashville tuning and just kind of leave it that way for a while. And you know, I hope I get this right, but Nashville tuning is basically your low E, A, D, and G strings are all tuned up a full octave. Okay, so in order to do that, of course, you can't just crank your normal strings up a full octave. They're going to break, and if they don't break, they'll put a lot of weird pressure on your guitar neck because your high B and E string here are left to their normal tuning, right? So what this sounds like is kind of this chimey, you know, almost kind of a 12-stringy sort of sound. So here we go. And then the same tuning here on the B and E. Right? It's really nice, right? So for this song, you got to capo the first fret, so you go ahead and do that. And so that's what you get. Right? So what I do here is I play very similar, I play the same chords that the acoustic guitar plays, but I strum them a little differently because, you know, the Nashville tuning sounds different. So of course the intro is just the acoustic guitar, you know, the G, D, 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 C, C, D, 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 G, D, 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 C7, right? And then this part comes in with the other chords that I showed you on the acoustic. So in case you didn't see that video, or just as a reminder, it goes like this. Whoops. So actually, let me amend what I said earlier. I said I play the same chords. Actually, I don't. I change it a little bit to make it a little more interesting, because I think that the acoustic guitar is going with the G right to the B minor, right? So I could just go, but I think it sounds good to juxtapose the B minor and a D, because isn't that D really cool sounding? Cool. So I go G to D. And so I play that B minor right at the end, but the rest of the time it's getting the D. And I kind of do this up-down strumming to pick out the right? So we got G to D, E minor to D, C, back to E minor, B minor, right? So again, sounds pretty cool, right? And if you play that behind the acoustic guitar, it sounds really great. So then the rest of it, of course, is just the transition again, A minor to C to A minor. I did with the acoustic guitar. A minor, C. That accent note. So that's on the 4th fret B string, open E. Right? So we go into the next part here. So the same chords as the acoustic guitar. Go back to this walk down here, the G. So that's on the low E string, 3rd fret, into the E minor. Into a C. With the accent note there on the 4th fret, B string, to the high open E. Just a D chord, and then there's this really cool part like on the acoustic. So you go from a D, take off your index finger, and then catch the D string 5th fret into the E minor. Into the E major. That accent note again on the B string. A minor. Walk up C. G. Into the E minor. And there you have it. So it's very similar to the acoustic version, just using the D's in the intro instead of the E minor with the Nashville tuning. And here's what it sounds like when it's all together. Let's see, I hope I have my amps at the right level, but here's what we got. finish that. Where is that C? Or the... Okay. I'm messing up the video now because I have this high G that I finish up. There it is. Hello. Yeah. So that's up there at the 11th fret, full bar, and then you're going to play it like, you know, like you're playing one of the chords down here where you're smashing down the D, G, and B string with your ring finger, right? Isn't that nice? So that's your concluding chord. And that sounds really harpish because it's the Nashville tuning. So yeah, that's parts 1 and 2. So the Rickenbacker 12 string is part 3, and we'll do that next. Cheers.